Howdy, folks. I am Charles Deering. We are here to start another project. No? Okay, that's a heck of a start, Charlie. We are here to continue working on the elephant family, see how far we can get. If y'all can keep me from getting hungry or tired, then you never know how far we're going to get. Just throwing it out there. We are sponsored by Harnell Media. Uh, Harnell Media does my website, does a whole bunch of other websites, and just brought on Miss Shelley Morehouse, Midnight Grower. And congratulations to her. Very affordable, good communication, long work hours, and very thorough. So you'll check that out. Also sponsored by Wooden Teddy Bear, and that's a family-owned company, great group of people. If you want quality products and not just being treated like a number, then go on over there. And they are where I get my scroll saw blades. I use Flying Dutchman, number 5 spiral, flat-ended. And if you want to do the same, you can go to Wooden Teddy Bear. Now, you can get 15% off of the Flying Dutchman blades. Only Flying Dutchman for now. If you want to try those, or if you already have tried them and love them, like I do, go to Wooden Teddy Bear, go to Flying Dutchman blade, and I'm going to keep saying in between everything I say. And now I'm going to be mindful of that, but I did it again. In order to get that discount, which you can use as many times as you want, if you get less than a gross is 12 dozen. If you get less than 12 dozen, you put 15. No, you put Charles in the gift count. Okay, wow, I got to start over. If if you get less than a gross, put the name Charles in the gift card / discount box of your transaction. And if you get a gross or more, put my name Charles in the notes portion of the transaction. I'll get it out eventually. This whole talking thing is a little bit foreign to me. But hello to Chris Nealon and Steve Combs. Steve Nealon, who I just told you all about, of Harnell Media, Art Lavelle. I'm going to get at that eventually. Pat, appreciate y'all taking the time to be here. I'm using one sheet of quarter-inch maple ply, 4 feet by 20 something, 20 inches. Using number 5 bled into spirals, as I've already mentioned, that I get from Wooden Teddy Bear, using a 22-inch Hegner. And Mr. Jerry Brown has just joined us. Hello, sir. And everybody's favorite eye candy, even if he doesn't accept the role, Mr. Russ Meadows. Hello, sir.
Hello, everybody.
I don't suppose you want to tell people where they can find you, do you?
Nah, I don't feel like
Googly moogly. All right, well,
it.
at least he's here. It helps.
Yeah, I'll be
Thank
here
you.
for about an hour or so.
You gonna go work out?
I go with the wife and let her work out.
Let her work out. You can
Yeah.
be a cheerleader.
Yep. You can do it.
Thank you. Hello, Robin. Chris Nealon says, nice trunk. Thank you, sir. I've been working out. All right, so we're going to stick with this as long as we possibly can. And
Hello, Lola and
yeah.
Arthur and
Hello, Miss
Steve
Lola.
and
Yep.
Jerry.
Miss Lola just joined us.
Robin, Chris.
By the way, sorry, we are streaming to Facebook as well as YouTube. That's one of the reasons to read comments out loud. It's also to let you know you've been acknowledged, and also because some people listen to live streams rather than watch, and I get that. And we know that viewers are why we do these live streams, because it's for the people.
Hello, Pat. Oh, look at there's my old buddy Charles Deering in the chat.
I'm in the chat.
Well,
Jerry, what'd you get banned for this time?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got to find out why Jerry Brown got banned. Yeah, so Facebook and YouTube cannot see each other's comments, so that's another reason why we read comments out loud every time if we're on the ball.
I think that was meant for me because I read them to myself. Okay, all right.
No, actually, I didn't even think of you, but yeah, every now and then, Russ, there was somebody else that doesn't read them. They read them to themselves, but they don't mention them.
That was Doug.
Yeah, Doug. Some old post from 2 years ago got him banned. Wow.
I mean,
Uh,
they go back a long ways, don't they?
oh yeah, they do. Hello, Larry. I'm surprised that. Well, I've been banned before, but it's usually real time me talking smack to somebody that's being stupid. But that's just me. 'Cause I have a real good ability to hold back. No, I don't. Thank you for being
I
here,
have
Russ.
never been banned, but that's okay. It'll
And
happen one day.
this
Now,
midnight scroll, midnight scroller.
hello, Shay. How's the sunburn going?
She. I want y'all to know I respect the heck out of midnight scroller. I consider her a very good friend, and getting to know her husband a little better. Both great people. She's a lot for the community. She's a joy to know. But
Yeah, it's all. Now here comes the smack talking.
June 4th,
Yeah,
folks.
there you go, buddy.
June 4th at noon.
Well, the way she's got them fists up, I think you could take her, buddy.
Yes, and Shaylee made the graphic. I felt real stupid taking that picture by myself, but I had to get my wife involved because I can't work cameras by myself. But it will be on YouTube and Facebook. I still got to learn from Shay and or others how to do that. So both of our channels, both YouTube and Facebook. I can't speak for her on YouTube, but I know she does Facebook. I'm going to do both, but I don't know how to coordinate all that. So hopefully somebody can help me. But yeah, that's
Shay says she's a hot mess. That sunburn tore her up.
I mean, yeah, noon on June 4th, noon Central Time. If
Chris
y'all want
Leland
to.
says his money's on Shay. She's a fast woman.
Yeah, and everybody's sucking up at the altar of Shay. But hey, you can choose whoever you want. This is the design we will be working on.
Ooh, yeah. That'll take you a
So-
little minute.
Yeah, and so it's not a matter of who can do the most detail, this and that. It's really about speed and who breaks the least amount of blades and who has the least amount of trouble finding pilot holes. That's really what it comes down to.
And wavy lines.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
y'all
yeah.
sometimes do, and you have to go back.
Yeah. By God. Now, there is a group scroll off coming at some point. We just got to get coordinated. But that being said, go to this group here, and I'll post the link in the description or in the chat section. Go to this group. You have to answer the questions in order to get in. Okay. It
They're
lets
not
us know
hard.
you're not a spammer. Yeah. Now we have enough to do at least one scroll off. We just gotta nail down the rules, and there's not a whole lot of rules.
Yeah.
And we gotta pick a pattern. Basically, is all that is. So let me go to the thing here. We will.
I just want to ask one thing. I haven't seen Billy in here. At least
Yeah,
not
I
yet.
think I don't know if he's here now, but he was. Y'all join that group, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know if he'd be okay with that shepherd pattern that y'all got. That's not that hard to cut.
Except me and Shay are already doing it, so it wouldn't be fair to.
Well,
everybody
it's
else
not
to do
that.
it.
I mean, those are the types of patterns we're going to be looking at doing.
Yeah,
for
it
the
won't be
scroll
done.
off.
Yeah, it won't be. It won't be a like 4 foot wide thing.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, those things I think he can handle. So he ought to go ahead and sign up for it.
Yeah, he's in the group. He's tentative.
Yeah, he's worried about the pattern though, and so
Yeah.
you can look at that pattern right there, and I think everybody be okay with something like similar to that.
And I want y'all to know. I mean, I do want people on my side, but I'm not butthurt by the amount of people going or rooting for Shay because it's a friendly competition. And some of my closest friends are on Team Shay. That not everybody can. It's basically smack talk or something that offends Snowflake's Lola. She's asking, "How do you get banned?"
Mm-hmm. You say something that's against their rules, even if you said it 5-6 years ago, they're gonna go back and get it.
Yeah, some people don't know that, Shay, but you get a chemical reaction sometimes from concrete.
Yep.
Yeah, but I posted in the chat. If you scroll up quick enough, there's a a link there to join that Facebook group. If you have to answer the questions, even if we know you, it just
Still got to answer the question.
yeah. Even we had to answer questions. But yeah, y'all saw the poster that Shay made of us going at each other. God.
Hello, Lynn. Lynn Hard. As that other Russ says.
Oh, no, he says Leonard. Yeah.
Leonard. Yeah, sometimes.
All right, so we are. I just had to get all that out there. June 4th at noon. Showed y'all the pattern, showed y'all the promo, and don't forget about the 15% discount going on down there. And
Oh, yeah. I don't know if everybody's heard, but I use that discount, and I got those number one spiral reverses, and flat out I like them.
good deal.
Just letting everybody know that they work really well. There's a whole lot less fuzzies on the bottom compared to the regular spirals.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, thank you for that, Russ. Those that don't know, that reverse tooth every few intervals on the blade reduces the fuzzies because it cuts on the upstroke. Most blades cut on the downstroke.
Yeah.
Hello JJE. Somebody asked Shaylee if she's still going to be live tomorrow, considering it's her anniversary. Now I don't know if she answered that or not.
I haven't seen it yet. Jerry said they flagged a comment that he made on the trivia on Shay's show, I guess. And then this morning they hit him for a 2-year-old meme.
Good Lordy. Lynn's going to watch the Celtics beat the Heat. All right.
Well, I'm hoping for him, buddy.
Well, congratulations on that and good luck. I'm gonna get scrolling because that's what the people are here for.
Yeah, we only got 6 more minutes to wait. We can mess around for that long. Go ahead, buddy.
All right.
Okay. Steve says she will be live.
All right. Sorry, I missed that because I was trying to be here for the people and I missed a bunch. Anywho, thank you for being here, Russ, for your assistance.
Yeah. You're welcome, buddy. Jerry says, yeah, it was a fact on stealing food I stated, and they got on me. Not you, Facebook did.
Yeah.
Facebook got on him. Stealing, golly.
Yeah, I think I've been live on Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day. I've been live on anniversaries, Valentine's Day. I don't think I've ever taken off except for when I'm out of town at my mom's. That's about the only time I'm not live or sleeping. Just saying. In other words, as far as days that I won't go live, is only when I'm out of town. Unlike the mail service, and Russ is familiar with that. Rain, snow, sleet, or hail.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Rain, sleet, or snow, but they didn't say nothing about lightning.
Well, it's not so much drama, Lola. It's just the snowflake moderators that monitor Facebook.
Yeah. Jerry says he's testing out his new $800 microphone setup. I have no idea why I do this to myself. I don't really do vlogs.
Well, Jerry, do you want to be on the panel? You keep saying you will eventually. Test out your new microphone. By the way, we have 12 people watching. Please don't hold back if you have any comments or questions. This is not a cold crowd thing. It's just everybody's welcome. Anything you want to talk about, if it's family friendly, we'll address it.
Arthur says, go ahead. You finished?
I'm done, yeah.
All right. Arthur says, update on his website. He can finally start to put them on his site. Spent all day packing and weighing and pricing. He says, the anniversaries are just another day for us. The highlight was a new drill.
Yeah.
Was that DeWalt drill I saw in a package?
Yeah. Now, the anniversary, if I have the money, I try to take my wife at least out to eat. There's not a lot of options here in Gatesville, but yeah, for the most part, we treat a lot of days like just any other day.
Mm-hmm.
And that just means you're comfortable in your marriage, and
Yeah. Jerry says he can't do much on Facebook, but he can delete anything. But delete my old post I removed anything pre 2014.
only time I've ever deleted on Facebook was back in my depression days. I would go delete everything because
Mm.
that's how I deal with it.
Jerry says that DeWalt is a true 18 volt. I'll tell you one thing. I've got a bunch of DeWalt tools in my shop, and I started using the battery ones. And man, I'm telling you what, they work, and they hold a charge longer than you think.
Yeah.
I'm using that saw, the 7.5 inch, no, 6 and something. Yeah,
Other than my scrollers drill, that's,
yeah.
I think that's the only DeWalt tool I have that I use regularly.
Oh,
anyway.
I've got a bunch of DeWalt tools in there now. But yeah, I like them. I like the battery operated ones way more than I thought I would.
Yeah. It does help if you get backup batteries if you're using them a lot, but I can tell you now they don't have to be DeWalt batteries. There are cheaper options out there. I did that for my drill as a backup.
Everything when I buy another tool, it comes with another battery and a charger.
Yeah, well that's good.
Sometimes if I buy a bundle, if it comes as a bundle, then you might get a dual charger. You can do two batteries at one time, which is what I have on occasion. Jerry says he has DeWalt, Ryobi, Milwaukee, and Rigid cordless drills. I guess you got enough of them, huh?
Yeah, if you do buy a non-DeWalt battery or whatever, always make sure it's compatible.
Yeah.
I don't remember the one I got, but it was compatible.
Jerry says there are options to 3D print converters for using other batteries on other tools.
To make them fit, I reckon. Is what it's
Yeah.
You see, we've already done 4 cuts, so I don't want to hear you smack talk, so I'm here for the people. Now, I'm not saying Steve Nealon is good at smack talk, but I walked right into him the other day talking to him. I said, I'm going to wear my flag shirt for this promo poster for the troll off. I said, I'll be just like Apollo and Rocky. And Steve said, yeah, Rocky, Apollo got his ass kicked. I said, damn you.
You did walk right
into it. I walk right into stuff.
I hate it when it's right up. You have no comeback, huh?
Nope.
Shay says she has mainly Ryobi, but switching over to DeWalt is a better deal, better choice. So.
I look for the best reviews, but sadly, it does come down to what you can afford.
Mm-hmm. I
use Black & Decker or random orbital sander.
Yeah, I've got a Harbor Freight one of those. It's starting to go out, but I've had it for years.
As long as it does what you need, by it.
Yeah, it still does, but it's I can tell. So my next purchase would be the DeWalt.
If you get generic just palm sanders, they can be rattly all kinds of crap.
Yeah, this one's I can hear it rattling. It wasn't like that when I first got it.
Yeah.
But the DeWalt palm sander is going to be my next one.
Now I may press down too hard when I'm sanding, so every now and then I have to replace my Black & Decker sander because you get this weird squawking sound and the pad stops moving. It's like probably made of plastic, whatever.
Shay says, I do like the green. LOL. My garage is full of Ryobi. Well, pass it down to somebody else and get you some of that yellow, black and yellow. Some good stuff. Or Milwaukee red if you want to, pay a decent price.
Yeah, in some cases you are paying for the popularity of the name, but most times, if you look at the reviews, then you won't really be steered wrong.
Hello, Mike. Mike's here to join us.
Hello, sir.
Folks. I bought a whole gross of those number one spiral reverse blades,
Cool.
and they're nice. They're nice. I might have to buy some well, I got number three new spirals, and but that's all I got left. So I'm gonna have to get some more of those.
Yeah, I'm one of those. If what I have works, I don't want to use the word afraid, but I'll just say I'm afraid to try new things. If what I have is working, I just stick with it.
Hello, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
I find myself using the spirals more than I've been using the straight blades. I got a ton of straight blades of all different sizes. I haven't used them as much. I've been doing portrait work, so I've been using the spirals.
God. By the way, once again, if you look in the chat on both Facebook and YouTube, I am putting the link to the Facebook group for people to join to show interest in the group scroll off. Mine and Shaylee's is June 4th, but in the group scroll off, I think we're just really down to people that can commit to that day, whatever that day may be. We'll pick a pattern, find out what days are best for at least enough for a single show, and then we'll go from there. But it doesn't have to be a one-time deal.
Yeah. Shay said she told Brian, I need a router. He said, you bought one last year. They had them buy one, get one, and went a little crazy. I guess I didn't pay attention to what I bought.
By the way, Doug, you'd save a lot of time putting all those names on the same message. Just saying.
Messes up on it. Yeah, it comes down to Doug's getting Shay right. Hey, lady in the closet. It comes down to what you really like. That's all there is to it. Everybody's got a preference. Some like Milwaukee, some like DeWalt. It just depends on your preference.
Yep. Now, I'm not one of these people that will go to somebody because they are a sponsor in whatever case. I usually, the last sponsor other than Harnell Media Wooden Teddy Bear, they sought me out, and I liked what I was dealing with until I didn't. But when I seek them out, it's because I like them and I want to be associated with their good name.
Jerry said, link him, he'll hop on and make a fool of himself.
I want to hear him do a, impression.
You want me to send it to him?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'll do that.
I know, Doug. I was just giving you a heck. Russ is the closest I've gotten to Team Charles in this scroll off. He hadn't come right out and said, I think Charles is going to win, but he does help me smack talk. So.
Oh, I think Charles is going to win. I'll come out and say it.
Oh,
Shay don't have anything to lose.
What do I have to lose? Some people give me crap anyway. I'll never live it down if I lose. I mean, some miracle.
I sent the message to you, the link, Jerry. No, see, right as it stands right now, you're what they call the OG now, the old guy, old guard.
OG for real though.
And
now Jerry,
she's the upstart.
Jerry Brown is a Team Shay guy because he's evil. Hello, Mr. Jerry Brown.
Hey, Jerry.
Just because she's going to sweep the floor with you.
Kiss my hind, Parsons. Jerry Brown, good to see you, sir. A real good friend of mine. Do you want to tell people they can find you, sir?
YouTube and Facebook, Polly Wants a Crafter.
Polly Wants a Crafter.
My
and the only maker that I am aware of with a disco ball in his shop. Just saying, that's sparkling over his head, by God.
And a chandelier back there.
Over the
and the chandelier. Yes, he
Doug,
is a.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Doug said he likes to be personal when he talks to everybody, that's why he hits them all up one at a time. And Steve Combs says, I feel special when you call me out separately, Dougie. Yeah, Shay wants to know if anybody knows how to hook up propane, and Steve's asking her, hook it up to what?
To a grill. You just screw it right on there, by God, and then turn on your
Yeah.
propane.
Yeah.
And I don't even grill because my dad never taught me that kind of stuff. And never mind. Alrighty then.
My wife does. She's way better at it than I ever thought about being.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a macho guy thing, but I can't grill.
Doug said he's here for the entertainment. Where'd you find it at?
And hello, Herb. Herb says go Team Shay, so I have to question that friendship. Just kidding. Everybody's entitled to how they feel
Yeah.
about it. It doesn't mean people don't like me, but it might.
Steve is saying that is a reverse thread on that thing for the
Lefty
propane.
tighty
You gotta
instead
turn it
of
the
righty.
opposite way.
Hello, Jerry Brown. I appreciate you dropping by, sir. Now we need you to do the Jar Jar Binks impression.
Oh, it sounded better in my head after I was drinking.
Most of what I said sounds better in my head.
You getting ready for the show this weekend, Jerry?
Yeah, Monday.
Are you only going to do it on Monday?
It's only one day.
Oh, it's only one day. I was thinking it was the whole weekend.
Yeah. I've had months to prepare, and I knew it was coming, and now it's just here.
But did you prepare? That's the
Tends to happen.
thing. You wait till the last minute anyway?
Well, I've got the tent in the yard. I have to build the walls
Mm.
before Monday.
Shay said everything she says sounds better in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually the case, especially with this audience and my traditional panel. Man, everything I say, I have to think about how my panel's going to take it. And yeah, people
Kind
look
of like
for,
when John's on, you got to be careful what you say because he'll try to find a way to turn it.
That's funny right there. Yeah, it's just the joy of our viewership and panels, by God.
Uh-oh. Steve says, hashtag, though, it makes me you're babbling. Or one of us is babbling.
He didn't wait long to go there.
Shay says, I think I have it way worse. That's only because you can't pronounce some of the words in your head. Oh, she's
I'm
gonna
just
be
trying
mad
to
at me
make
for
you
that
feel
one.
better, Shay, but if you want to be the queen of can't talk, that's fine.
That's all right. It'll all settle down after the scroll off. There won't be any more smack talking.
Oh, there might be.
Well, one of the others is going to walk back with a tail between their legs. I don't know which one.
You could be on your deathbed and Steve Nealon will find a way to compliment you and be tender, but then throw in a dig before he's done. I'm sitting in my bathtub praying to God a tornado doesn't blow my house down. And he says something about, you finally got the bathtub, something along those lines. Yeah. It's like, okay, good final words there, pal. That's the first time in my life I've ever gotten in the bathtub thinking it was pretty close. Not death, I wasn't scared, but I had my football helmet and everything. Stop shaking your head, Jerry. I saw that when I was talking about it.
Well, I was just saying, the new bathtubs aren't like the ones that survive tornadoes.
That's true. You'd be a bunch of splinters, wouldn't it?
A lot of fiberglass on you. Or... Steve said, he said, perfect time for your yearly bath while you were here.
Yeah,
or there.
yeah. It's like,
that was a good one.
now, if I had died,
buffering.
bummer. If I had died in a vicious tornado, of course, I knew he was messing with me, but yeah, that might be the most tender you're going to get from Mr. Nealon.
Shay says, I can pronounce him in my head. It's them trying to come out to get her.
It's the tongue. It's her tongue. That's what the deal is.
Well, I want to see you pronounce crayons in your head.
How do you mispronounce crayons?
You have to ask her that. It doesn't come out right when she does it.
Crayons. What does she say? Crayons?
Crown, or
Crown.
something like that. Crowns. like you put on your head when you're a king or queen.
Right.
And roof. She can't say roof.
Can't say wolf either, from what I
Doug
hear.
says it's so hard to contain himself, Shay.
Yeah, when she tries to say roof, it sounds like woof,
Yeah.
like baby talk.
Robin says every time I say roof now, I think of you, Shay.
For me, it's not necessarily specific words. It's talking in general that I trip all over myself. Jerry Brown, are you biting your tongue, or you just can't think of anything to say?
Well, I don't want to be too mean.
Only in the chat, right?
I was thinking, when you lose, are you going to make her a belt saying winner?
Okay, maybe it was better being quiet. And no, because I won't lose. Just saying. I'm already setting myself up for embarrassment when I do this cartwheel thing with whatever she's sending me.
You ain't wrong.
But I'm volunteering to do that for the people. I may not go viral for all the right reasons, but someday somebody's going to know my name. Like Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, that's kind of the root purpose of me doing it. I think JJE, Russ, and Billy were the first ones to say, yeah, I'm going to lose my life.
Steve says, imagine the graphics when Charlie loses since she is the better at social media. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
That's what I said.
Because I know this crowd, especially Steve Neal, that I'm never going to live it down. But that's a fantasy world because I'm going to win. Just saying.
Robin says she was there for the first cartwheel.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
Thank you. It wasn't my sweetest landing, but the cartwheel I'm not. No, I was saying cartwheel I'm not nervous about, man. I know I can somewhat do one, but yeah, not as graceful as I used to be. And I'm probably heavier now than I was the first time. Billy flat refuses to do it for the people.
Can't say I blame him. Have you took a look? I don't think he's balanced enough.
I wasn't
He's
gonna
kind of
bug
got the problem that I got.
Jerry Brown, you ever want to do a cartwheel for the people?
That would be a no.
Okay. At least
Oh,
you
by
thought
the
it.
way, Steve says you winning definitely sounds like a fantasy, Charlie.
Go to your room.
Hello, Mark.
Yellow, sir. Now you know what's sad is when I win,
Yep.
people are going to forget it in 2 days. They're not going to say, "Oh, congratulations, man! I'm just so proud." No, they're going to go on and on if Shay wins. But if I win, okay, next.
Yeah, it's because you were supposed to win. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You have the pressure all on you,
Well, that
and she don't have the pressure.
and most of my supposed friends are going Team Shay.
I know, but she's prettier than you. That's why.
Well, yeah.
That's all it is.
Even
I
my
have
brother,
equal opportunity. She's
even
just
my
better.
own brother is prettier than I am.
Steve says, and Charlie can't blame it on a bad pattern since it's his pattern.
No, I got to say the pattern is top notch.
There you go. Robin says, if you win, you can go on and on and on.
I'll just moderately smack talk.
Yeah. Mark says, I'm with Billy. Something tells me that at this age, it would be a bad idea to put my butt over my head. I don't think I blame him either. I couldn't do it either.
Shay saying she can't let all these people down. Chris Neal and Pooey, I did 5 backflips when I hit 50. Well, do them now, sir. I know I can't do a backflip. Lord.
I'd like to see you do one, Chris.
I've got a bad knee. I'm good.
Me too. Robin says, "Go, Shay, go." Christine said that was almost 14 years ago. It's a little past time for doing them, I
I
think.
have never. There's only a few people can do backflips. I cannot. 'Cause
Mm.
I imagine breaking my neck. By folding it into my chest, my chin into my chest. I wish I could do a better cartwheel, as the landing that looked crappy.
Well, I'll tell you what, you did way better than I thought you were going
Thank you. Yeah,
to do.
Jerry
At, you know,
Blakely thought I was going to get medically screwed up.
at your age, I thought, what in the world is he thinking? Arthur says he'll keep his feet on the ground. Doug says, but the cartwheel in the maid's outfit will be awesome. He thinks he's going to put you in a maid's outfit.
I suspect more of a leotard, but I could be wrong.
I'd almost say whatever it should be worn, and the cartwheel should be entering Walmart for the next Dr. Pepper.
I do not think so. I mean, I'm already putting myself under the bus here, and y'all just want to see me get arrested. I'll never hear the end of that either.
Have you seen the
Mark-
people at Walmart?
Yeah. That probably fit right in. Christina, no, Mark says, I'm not too proud to admit I'm too old for that stuff. Me too, Maynard. Christina says, I have one backflip left, saving it for my funeral. Cartwheel's still in my ability level, though. Steve says, nobody will notice the landing with the outfit you will have on, Charlie.
Unless I break a nail. And only, to my knowledge, only Steve Nealon and Russ know what I'm going to be wearing. Shayla
Mike
Mail-
says, your cartwheels are pretty rustic, Charles, so I hear. And then Robin says, cue the cartwheel.
And then whatever she sent isn't going to get here until after the scroll off. So luckily, I won't have that for her to use as ammo against me, because it will not have happened yet.
Steve Combs says he's looking forward to seeing your new outfit, Chuckles.
I'm not, but I'll do it. Only because I'm a man of my word. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the neighborhood of leotard.
Doug's saying, tell us what you're going to be wearing then, Charles. Robin says, me too, I'm dying to see this outfit.
I don't know what I'm going to be wearing, but I suspect it's a leotard. And if it's a leotard, then I know that I will have to be quick with the cartwheel, because there are certain things you can't hide in a leotard. Just saying.
Christina said, spandex? And Steve's over there laughing his tail off. Robin says she thinks it's going to be a onesie. And Doug says, we all heard that, Charles.
But yeah, yeah. The
Mike says, don't make us think about it, Charles, in a leotard, please.
well, yeah. You're welcome.
Chris says, we won't judge much, Charles. Oh, yes, we will.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah, y'all will. I just honestly hope I don't lose my sponsors out of it. Now, Steve Nealon and Shay are Harneal Media. Now, they know about it. My other sponsor does not, so I'm hoping I don't lose them at it. So we cannot be associated with this stupidity.
I see Doug's comment, but I'm not going to read that.
Yeah, we won't read that one out loud.
Mark
It's not
says,
lack of pride, it's lack of being able to hide them, Doug.
Mark says, I remember, Charles, spandex is a privilege, not a right.
Agreed. I'm not. I didn't. I'm not promoting spandex. Steve said she's nice compared to what I would have sent. Just saying.
Chris Nina says, I thought he would do it in drag.
I would do it in drag if I had any makeup skills, but I do not. I'm not too proud. I'm willing to do all this crap. I just know it's going to be embarrassing as all get out.
Yep.
I will not do it in a mankini. So I hope that's not what she sent.
No can say.
And if it's anything that has my legs bared, I will probably get leggings or something because I have bright white skinny legs that I don't want to show.
Mark Lindsay says if you're wearing spandex and you're not a gymnast or a ballet dancer, you better be fighting crime.
What is that?
That's what they all wear.
What'd you say, Jay?
Well, I also have recently got into cosplay.
Oh, did you?
One foam helmet from the
Oh yeah.
Punish prop guy.
Hmm.
But I'm still not wearing spandex. Did you print something?
The main thing I was worried about is that whatever she sent was going to have Midnight Scroll all over it, and I'm all for helping get people out there, but yeah.
Robin says it has 2 parts. I think a mankini only has 1 part.
Yeah.
Christina says that's a European bikini.
God, it better not be a Speedo.
Speedo.
She said she spent $53 on it, so I doubt a Speedo costs that much.
Oh, shoot. You better be surprised at how much those things cost.
Just don't do it live.
Miss
can
Chris
blur
said
out
maybe
the
you
bad
should
parts.
wax.
Don't do it live?
If
Yeah,
you
there's
do it
certain.
live, you can't blur it.
Well, wow, maybe I should wax. Really, dude, really?
Full body wax.
Lord have mercy. I'm hearing voices. But he has an echo or something.
The microphone might be too high.
That or you're listening to YouTube at the same time and it's delayed. Good new
They
powerful
said it might be a good idea. The
to wax?
wax or blurring? Which one are you referring to, Shay? Robin says she doesn't hear an echo.
The echo I hear is very, very faint. I can tell
Turn
it's
my
twice. Yeah.
With this microphone.
Yeah, it could be over here at my house. Oh, Shay
Oh,
said
God.
wax. Mark said both.
Help me God. I was probably wearing some form of leggings. Oh God. Y'all be entertained seeing me wax, just being honest.
Don't think about it, man. The more you think about it, the less time you're scrolling.
I'm scrolling the whole time here. I can be scared and scroll at the same time.
You're multitasking now.
Yeah.
Oh, Christina says if you lose the scroll off, you need to be punished.
I won't lose, so we're good there.
There you are.
God
That's
knows.
confidence, buddy. That's confidence. That's what I
Even
like
when
to
I'm
see.
doing good, y'all punish me. Let's be realistic here. But in everybody's defense, when I get done with the project, I've never had smack talk. It's the you'll be done in 3 years kind of thing is a smack talk. But yeah, giving credit where credit is due.
Mark says wear nude colored pantyhose, no problems at all with your legs shining through.
Lord.
Now, Shay says him losing is going to be punishment enough.
Now,
More smack talk.
what? There needs to be something that's going to humiliate Shay when she loses.
Oh, she's absolutely sure she's going to win.
So why is everybody coming up with ideas for Charlie Man? Come up with something for Shay.
Oh, but they don't think she's gonna lose. See?
Well, okay, let's use the word miracle. In the miracle that she loses, she has to have something to humiliate her. Just saying. Maybe writing a
Liz.
Sharpie on her forehead and Charlie
Hello,
wipe the
Liz.
floor with me. Hello,
Liz just joined us.
I mean Liz.
And Arthur says, no one has said what she's going to have to do if Charles wins.
Exactly.
That's true.
Just get a tattoo of my logo in the middle of her forehead.
Whoop.
Yeah.
That's not where I'd put it. Robert says, Charles, you could send Shay an outfit. No, wait a minute. Because seeing her in those outfits is a bad thing.
Well, I don't have any outfits that will embarrass her unless she's embarrassed by t-shirts and jeans. But
Chris Nina says we come up with scenarios for Charles because this is his stream. Shay says you chose to do this cartwheel. This isn't part of the story.
Yeah. I'm referring to, you know, people saying I lose, I'm going to be humiliated. You're right. Because I haven't been told I have to do anything if I lose. So never mind. You're right. I did get them mixed up.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything when you lose, according to what they say.
But I won't lose, so there's that.
No, you won't. You're not going to lose. You're going to be
lose. Totally not going to lose.
Kicking butt and taking names. I'm over here smack talking a little bit for you.
It may seem ironic. The timing might seem ironic if for some reason I'm off the face of the earth for a week or three. But it will have nothing to do with the outcome of the scroll off. Yeah. And I come back and say, welcome back, loser.
Robin says it's going to be a tie.
And I want to be clear, and I imagine it will come down to the wire. I truly do. I want to be clear here, and I think y'all know this about me and her. This is not about man versus woman. It's just a friendly competition. So you can get done first without screwing it all up. And it's probably going to come down to who breaks the least amount of blades and has the least amount of trouble finding power holes. So I truly think that's what it's going to be about. I think I know y'all well enough to know this is not about man versus woman. That's not how I roll. I welcome women into the community, by God.
Christine said, just remember this is all in good fun.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Now, there's some people out there that kind of talk a little bit like this, that they don't think women can do certain things, but a select few know who I'm talking about. Anyway, Hernan Media says, I promise not to put anything about
you losing on your website.
I'm going to read that out loud. No. Yeah, y'all can read that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, that's good, Steve, because you don't want to lie to people.
Art says he's just going to enjoy watching. Mark Lindsay says it's all going to come down to who can talk and scroll at the same time.
I can
and
do
Robin
that.
says, who scrolls against the winner? John? Oh, so she's looking for another one after this.
Well, that's all. We're also still going to be doing the group one, and I know Jerry says we're dragging our hinds parts on it, which we are.
Yeah.
Billy says we still going on.
Yes, we are, Billy.
And it's going to go on till it's over with.
By the way, if y'all are in that group, help us promote it and get more people in there. I think we have enough people for the first one at least. But we just need to pick a pattern and a date that works for most people. Good to see you, Billy. We were just talking about you being too chicken to do the cartwheel. If I'm being honest, I'd much rather go viral for the quality of my work than for embarrassing myself doing a cartwheel. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't pick and choose what society is going to latch on to.
Mark says the first one, there's going to be more than one? That's what Robin's saying.
Well, this one's just me and Shay, but there is a group called Stroll Off Group for Contest.
Yeah.
And I will post that in the chat again. For those that want to join that group, it doesn't mean you're committing. It just means you're keeping up with it. Now, this isn't necessarily a place to find out information about it because we'll promote it. It's a place if you think you might be interested in being involved in the stroll off.
Arthur's asking how big is the pattern going to be on the dog that you're doing?
About 16 by 20, whatever proportion it is.
Chris said he did a one-handed cartwheel last summer. Didn't break anything. You might still have it in you. Steve Combs says, you shouldn't suggest tattoos, Chuck. I can see you with a tramp stamp It says, I lost a Shay in calligraphy with a winking face emoji.
You're a sick man, Steve. Even
Yeah,
I don't
Rob-
want to see that.
Covered up.
no. Robin wants me to repeat what I said before about the pattern. I don't
What was
remember
that,
what I
Jerry?
said.
You'd have to get the other tramp stamp covered up.
You're funny. You're funny, pal. You're funny.
He wants me to talk until I do.
Oh, Robin, about the pattern being similar to what this one might be, in as far as
Detail.
the detail and stuff, that it shouldn't be a problem for somebody like Billy who's worried about the pattern before he commits.
Okay, yeah, Billy, I'm going to show you. I'm showing anybody that wants to look, but I'm going to show you the pattern me and Shay are doing for our scroll off. Is this something you would do for the girls' group scroll off? Because we want a little bit of detail, but not scare the heck out of me detail. So I'm going to show you now. Let me know what it says, and I'll stop showing it. It won't be done in an hour, but that's kind of what we're looking at, is something with a little bit of detail where it looks good, but not weeks of what you call it. Let me know when Billy comments, and I will stop sharing. Get back
Shay
to
Shay said she always has tramp stamps. She can't get one.
I have no idea how to respond to that.
So would it be? We would be free to pre-draw that.
Yeah, we're gonna pre-draw it and pre-pile it
'Cause
whole.
I don't have a
It's
scroll
all-
strip.
The scroll off is just going to be everything ready to go. Everything, the
Yeah.
background stuff's already done.
I imagine Billy's seen it by now.
Huh. Yeah. Doug said that's not a husky. Billy says a dog. What the hell does it have to be a dog? Why the heck does
No,
it have to be a
well,
dog?
no, it doesn't have to be a dog. It's not the theme. It's the level of detail. Are
The
you
level
okay
of
with
detail that's going to be scrolled.
because that's what me and Shay are doing on our scroll off. But you're the only one in the group that hasn't committed yet, because I think you're waiting to see what the pattern's going to be. So I'm asking if that's too much detail for you, and I mean that respectfully, not smack talk.
I would also say it should be a pattern that people are going to be happy to keep,
Yeah.
because it's for ourselves basically.
Yeah, I was going through patterns with Shaylee, and she has Vader, so she liked Herman Jeffords, and I figured, what the heck, let's do it.
Billy says, "Oh, okay. That level of detail is not a problem."
Okay, then go ahead and commit to the scroll off, sir. And we got to pick a pattern. We really do, Russ. We those of us that started talking about this, we haven't kept on the ball about that. John has an
Yeah.
excuse. He's working all the time.
Shay said, "Why we did Vader? That's why she gets keeping it, because she's got that dog already."
Yep.
Melanie said, "Now, if it was a boxer dog, yeah, he likes boxers."
I have a boxer pattern, but I don't want all the scroll off to be about dogs. Well, maybe someday we can have a hangout or live with the people that are wanting to participate in the group scroll off, and we pick in real time. The majority wins.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
And choose a date that's good for most people.
I gotta leave in about 15 minutes.
Fine.
15 minutes.
Yeah. Yep, there's my wife.
Somebody's going to the gym, isn't he?
There's my baby.
Yep.
There's
When I say there's my baby, it sounds creepy. Just because it's Russ's wife and John's wife. That came out wrong. Yeah.
Billy says he wants a boxer dog.
Yeah, he likes boxers.
Joe says it's not a husky
Hey.
or a pomsky, I guess.
Yeah.
He's going to get the grill going since you can't.
Uh,
Steve says pattern 518.
I'm not on my desktop, so I don't know which one is 518.
I don't either. Let me
What's your website?
take a look.
What's my
Wooden Vision.
website? That'd be woodenvision.com. What is the name of the pattern learning media? And I will go right to it on the screen here. Heath Ledger Joker. Okay. You said 518? Yeah.
Where's the search button? There it
I'm
is.
putting it on the screen now anyway. Nope, that's not
Just
518.
under that number, no products match.
But, yeah, you can't search by number.
Okay.
This one's my least favorite.
By
Joker.
numbers.
Joker is.
Oh, I like that one.
Might
The
be
Joker.
this one.
I think he was the best Joker anyway.
Yep, that is the one he's talking about. That's not terrible. That would probably go quicker than the German Shepherd. But the key is not to break the hair.
Where's Hoppy?
Just saying.
Yeah.
Where's Hoppy been? Where's Hoppy been?
Billy, are you okay with this one? Anybody that's already in that group, are you okay with this design?
I haven't seen
The
him.
hair looks a little thin.
That guy in the corner.
Yeah, I might could fine tune it before we use it for the. I mean, on the thumbnail, it's gonna look thin anyway. But yeah, I can fine tune some things. Tentatively, are y'all okay with this one?
It's like those eyes are going to snap too easy.
Yeah, I can thicken some lines to get more people interested. If I thicken the lines in the mouth, eyes, and hair, are any potential participants okay with this design?
I would probably do it.
All right, this one, yes.
Yeah, Billy says as long as he doesn't have to cut a billboard.
You don't have to go to Billboard. So is that a yes, Billy?
What size?
Well, me and Shay are doing the German Shepherd at approximately 16 by 20, so we could go with that for the whatever's proportional for the Joker. Billy is the only one that I'm aware of that's in the group that hasn't fully committed because he was waiting on the design. So I will thicken up those little bitty thin areas, but only to a degree because somewhere in there got to involve talent. Just saying. Yeah, I hear you, Steve. Yeah, I think that'll go quicker than the German Shepherd will.
Also, remember, a lot of people don't have 20, 30 inch.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's why my ebooks
Roy
are all
just
set
popped
up.
in.
Hello, Ken. All my ebooks on woodenvisions.com are broken. All the patterns are broken into 4 pieces to where it'll fit on a 16-inch drill saw. If I recall doing it that way, right? Correctly, whatever I mean.
Yeah, Robin said you could use it for Halloween too.
So I don't think, unless I missed it, I haven't seen Billy say, okay, I'm in. He approved the design, but he didn't say, okay, I'm in the stroll out.
He said all his Baltic birch is 12 by 20.
All right.
That's close enough, buddy.
Yeah, if it's similar in size, we should be good. But yeah, in the thumbnail, it's hard to tell the exact thickness of some of those lines, so I will, if I can remember, look at it after we're done here, and I'll put it in that group and see what people think. One requirement, and this is not because I suspect people of cheating, it's just to cut out any accusations. When we do the scroll offs, the camera stays on the piece.
Yeah. Mark says dinner bell, he'll be back later on.
All right, appreciate you being here.
Shay said she did a 2.5 foot one on her Ryobi. I wouldn't have wanted to do it on a Ryobi.
We all know she has mad skills.
Ah, there we go.
You got a little something on your nose there, Jerry.
Yeah, a little brown spot. Robin said she'll be right back.
That's two people I gotta wait to get back. Well, not two. Are just leaving, but as soon as Robin gets back, we're gonna do the "How long have I been cutting?" contest. And no smack talk. I've been scrolling the whole time. Take a drink anyway.
Drink.
You're welcome. Stop shaking your head, Jerry. You just like Russ. Get a pivot going. Gotta get a Jerry and Russ bobblehead. Yes, we're doing it live, Billy. Don't get scared. I'm not.
I wonder
This
what
is
comments
not
were showing up.
All right, so we are going to do the how many hours and minutes have we been working on this thing. Closest, even if you go over in minutes, will be a winner of a single pattern of your choice from BlickenVisions.com. Hours and minutes. Russ, are you able to write down, or are you eating? You're muted. I can't hear you, sir.
Yeah, I can write them down.
I appreciate it. You okay?
Oh boy. Okay.
Now, being that Billy's the only one that seriously answered, he's closest so far. Steve Nealon and Chris Nealon. Must be a
I've got
Nealon
mine.
thing.
Hold on.
All right.
Let's see. Billy's. 6 hours and 12 minutes.
Ken McCrory says 8 hours, 25 minutes, sir.
I haven't seen that one. Oh, there it is.
Shaylee says 5 hours, 32 minutes. If I'm going too fast, tell me. You can trust me to read them all.
Says
5 hours, 32.
5 hours and 32 minutes.
Yep. JJE says 5:52.
All right, I'm gonna put mine in since I'm not on the chat over there. 5:52, he said.
Yeah. What
Okay,
is yours?
I'll put mine at 5:47.
Arthur 7:38. Yeah, it's just a guess, anyways, Ken, because people can never guess based on how long my live streams are.
Okay, I think I've got me, I've got Chris Nealon, Billy, Ken, Shay, JJ, and Arthur. Is there any more that I don't have on here?
I already know who's won. Who's won so far.
Yeah, probably.
One person is off at 3 minutes. Steve Combs says 3 hours 45 minutes.
He's out. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Steve Combs.
Jerry Brown, do you have a guess, sir?
I say, I'll let somebody else win.
Robin said 5:45.
One person has only missed it by 3 minutes.
Yeah, we know who that is.
Chris Nealon says 5 hours 18 minutes.
5 hours. Oh, wait a minute. He's changed. He was at.
He was just 17 minutes or something like that. But anybody that just says minutes, no, I know they're smack talking.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna change his to. What did he say it was? Where is it? Oh, 518.
Yeah. Billy's seeming awful confident.
Billy thinks he's won, and I think he probably has. But
I know who won.
I think that's probably everybody out there that's going to guess, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We have a 4-time winner, JJE. 3 minutes
Oh my
off.
God.
5:55.
Wow. That's 4 times. That's unbelievable. He's keeping track.
Yeah, and y'all are allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Robin was only 10 minutes off, and Chris Nealon was a little further than that, and poor Billy was.
I had 5:47, so I was close.
Billy's talking smut out in the chat.
Boy, that JJ is something else.
Okay, JJE, out of respect, I don't want to demand it, but from here on forth, can you hold back? Can you hold off for a while, guessing? Because you're too good at it? Just to give more of a,
No.
never mind.
No. Let him do it just like everybody else. They all have the same
Yeah,
opportunity.
everybody write down that time. You're
Yeah.
right. Thank you for putting me on back down on earth, Russ. Everybody write down the time, 5 hours, 55 minutes, and then go off of that number each time. Or not each time, just this time, next time.
Yeah.
And it's not about how long I talk and scroll, it's how long I scroll. So,
It's how long that saw is running.
yeah, so y'all have to be present to obviously notice that, and I understand that, Ken. Excuse me.
Yeah. Steve says he must not be paying enough attention.
You reckon? With his 15-minute guesses, yeah.
Robin says, I was so close. Well, I was
Yeah,
closer.
you were close.
I was 2 minutes closer than her. Billy says, be right back. His son just got there.
All right.
And Ken said he was close in horseshoes.
Yeah. Now, JJE, can you confirm or deny that you're writing it down and or using a stopwatch or something along those lines? Or are you just
Yeah,
really
right.
good at guessing?
He's really good at guessing. Let's let it go at that, man. Robin says, it's not fair, but well, you got the right to do it just like everybody else.
Life's not fair, woman. I mean, dear, ma'am. Jay says,
No one can keep up with your scroll time. It's so far in between.
oh, I don't smack talk. Yeah.
See, she's still doing it.
So far in between.
Robin says, oh, well, I'll get the pattern for the scroll off. Steve says he already won a pattern he ain't going to use.
I
got one I got to get.
the last live stream we discussed what I was going to wear and crap like that for this cartwheel, but other than that, I talk while I'm scrolling, so I don't stop to scroll most of the time like I used to in the very beginning.
All right, y'all. How long has he been scrolling since the last time he stopped it? 1 minute.
Russ, are you okay with that, Joker? I believe you said you were.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I've been wanting to do it myself anyway, and I think it's one I'm going to have.
All right.
Yeah, you just do the Price is Right bidding. 1 minute past JJ's.
Yeah. We're not even there yet because this counter doesn't do seconds except for before it hits an hour.
Ken is asking, what pattern are y'all scroll offing on? We haven't. I
mine
think we
and
may be
Shay.
doing the.
Yeah,
The
mine and
Joker.
Shay's is the German Shepherd.
Okay.
Let me show. I'll share the screen one more time. This is the one we'd be doing as a group. I think Russ and Billy are okay with it. Pretty sure John would be okay with it. I don't want to assume, but tentatively, this is the design, and I will thicken up these areas that look real thin. Just to better the odds of.
Nah, the pattern is as the pattern is.
Well, yeah, but I mean, sometimes I even have to adjust patterns when I.
Well,
Right.
it like I think it's whoever's cutting its prerogative to
Yeah.
thicken up the lines. If they don't want to cut them exactly, Then
Yeah,
don't.
but somebody will accuse them of losing because they didn't cut it as it was designed. So if I make it
Nah.
consistent, then there's that. Alrighty then. Yes,
Phoenix Holmes says he's gonna have to pay closer attention to JJ's guess next time.
he's not wrong. Everybody's going to stay silent in that chat until JJ guesses. That he might be like the brainiac in the class and start putting the wrong answers down so people will get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Robin says, yeah, but that would be cheating, wouldn't it, if you changed the pattern?
Not if I change the pattern before we do it.
All right, I gotta go. It's time.
Appreciate you, Russ.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, be good. No, because from the thumbnail, I may not. The thumbnail looks dangerous, Riddles. There's times that I design a little more than I can do. I think I have my blade upside down. This one has fuzzies on the top. I do have my blade upside down. That's only twice it's ever happened. Okay, Steve. I meant most of the time I do stretch and drink and smoke now and then, dagnabbit. In other words, you remember when I first started doing live streams, I used to stop to talk every time, and I don't do that anymore. What's my point?
Not every time.
Not every time.
Robin thinks the scroll off was a great idea.
I agree. And as long as people know it's not necessarily a talent contest, obviously, to a degree it is, because you don't want to break it all to heck, but it's more about, everybody just getting together, like level, smack talk, whatever the case may be. Because anybody that knows me and Shay knows that I have nothing at all against Shay. It's just friendly competition. And bragging rights and finding out who my friends are. Well, both of them. Just kidding.
Fairness that she's going to win.
Sorry, you were breaking up there, Jerry. I'm powerful, sorry. You're powerful new microphone.
It's okay.
Shay, you talking about the project you just finished, the Memorial Day one? I saw that right before I went live. Sorry for not commenting on it, but you done good. All right. That's only the second time I've ever put the blade in upside down. That's just terrible.
And that's the one you have to set the blades on?
Huh?
You preset the blades?
Yeah, on these clamps here.
Mm-hmm.
Hegner clamps, the teeth have to be facing the clamp. But
How
those
did you do it wrong?
Huh?
How'd you do it wrong?
I put the wrong end of the blade into the clamp. The teeth have to be aiming towards, and I accidentally put this end inside the clamp.
See.
So the teeth were aimed up. Yes, I guess I was distracted. We'll go with that.
Yeah, she is working on the back of her hanger.
All right. I have veteran-related designs on my website, but most of them are word art. The soldier silhouettes, just different sayings under them. And there's one that says, it's word in word, it says veteran. You don't know them all, but you owe them all, or something along those lines. So I guess if you look under the category text, you might see them. I don't remember how I categorize those. potentially patriotic as well. If y'all are interested, if you want simple patterns. I got a mosquito bite on the back of my leg and it itches like a booger. That's me trying not to cuss. It doesn't actually. Never mind.
You couldn't tell.
I don't believe Jerry's ever cussed a day in his life, have you, Jerry?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I would think. We got 15 people watching. Your comments are important to us. We'll get to them in the order of receipt. Please put them on out there. Try to be nice. No kidding. In case y'all haven't figured it out, we're done with the elephants. We're doing the background of everything now. Now the potential that me and Shay are going to be dealing with and trying to scroll fast, we might break more blades. And I'm all jokes aside. If you catch yourself scrolling too fast and you're going faster than the blade can cut, you're going to break more blades. And that's not aimed at Shay. It's just something we all can potentially deal with if you try to scroll too fast. So you still got to be somewhat calm.
Now it's going to be 1/4 inch for double stacked, or how are you guys going to do it?
I believe 1/4 inch single stack. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be fair to do double stacks or whatever the case may be. Now, if somebody joins a scroll off and wants to double stack or cut thick wood, that's on them. But as far as quote unquote requirements, welcome back. I almost said leg because I saw Kim McCrory's comment. Welcome back, Billy.
The mosquitoes in Texas are big.
Yep. What roll of egg? As Shay said, your blades will go faster than mine. They are 6 times my blade size. Yep. He's number 5. Just saying. I noticed on my website the other day I have 2 versions of Uncle Sam giving the finger, but I don't have the traditional Uncle Sam finger. That's pretty sad. Billy says, not as big as the mosquitoes in Alaska. All right, I'm going to take me a drink and we'll get back on this.
Speaking of which, I'll be right back.
All right.
Maybe.
Yes, when Steve Nealon talks about the, considering you got all these hours of live streams, only done 6 hours of cutting, yes, because I do stretch, I do stop occasionally to share screens, I do light a cigarette, drink Dr. Pepper, stuff like that. It happens. Even when I'm by myself and not live, I take a lot of breaks, but during a scroll off, I can't. So that's going to be my biggest struggle. Because that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to get done first. Billy, go to your room, please. You should have some company with Steve Nealon in there, so you won't be by yourself. I don't always stop to talk, though. I do at times, but not near as bad as I used to. I got the friendliest viewers. And I know most of my viewers know this. A lot of these live streams are about hanging out, and I just happen to be scrolling. It's not about, ooh, look how fast I can scroll. my honest critique of how I think mine and Shaylee Scroll Off will go, I think it's going to, for the most part, be about neck and neck most of the time, if not the whole time. Probably going to come down to the little things that happen while you're scrolling that could get in the way of speed. Welcome back, Biz. I think you can. At least you have sanity and a little bit of sweetness. I don't know if Shay scrolls her signature into her pieces, so I'm not going to do my typical signature on the scroll off. At least not as part of the scroll off. I was going to respond with attitude, but Mr. Nealon, you've been here. You know, it's about hanging out and this and that, and I scroll while I'm here. Just saying. After I get done with this little cluster here, I'm going to move over to the left edge of the base and just kind of go up and down and left to right at the same time. In other words, no real set process to it, just covering the whole area from left to right. Most of the symptoms I get while if I scroll the whole time is sore back and hungry and tired. But the sore back is usually why I have to stop for a little bit. Besides Steve Neal, and that's too long of a title. Just throwing that out there. Welcome back, Jerry.
Testing the microphone. Charles
Yeah.
is still gonna lose.
Yeah. I may have to get my piece of wood out to support the piece. That's the edge of the table is right here, so I want to support the rest of it so we don't have to break it. Thank you, Doug. You get it. Okay, where's my scrap piece of wood? Oy! Jay says, I have a funny story. I went to Lowe's today. Didn't even get in the lumber door without some guy asking if I needed help. I said, I'm good. He then follows me as we get in the door. Yeah. Some people don't get it. Ooh. Bear with me. I'm trying to support the piece over here without breaking it. It's a tad flexible when it's got a bit done. So I have a piece of scrap wood under there, keeping it from flexing quite as much. Are you playing with Play-Doh over there, Jerry?
Yeah, it's Play-Doh.
What is it actually?
It's called Sculpey.
All right. Let me put you big screen real quick.
Big box of clay.
Are you having ideas of like prototypes or something?
I'm
All
going to
right.
turn this into Star Wars characters.
Nice. All right. So we will not point out that Jerry's playing with dolls. I'm kidding. He's experimenting with another area of making. Good deal. Shay says his coworker said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Helping this lady." The guy said, "You picked the wrong one to help. She will teach you a few things, LMAO." He comes says, "That's why I'm here, Doug. Hang out with the pals and watch the Charlie Man cut some out art." Yeah, cut out some art is what he meant. Cornell Media, did you piss off the bots again, Charlie? They're after your website tonight. Sure. I mean, yeah, I just want to give you job security. Yeah, I always manage to piss somebody off.
And I can't. Doug, Jerry actually gave me this idea. I was sick of hearing her talk about naked Barbies.
Thank you, by the way, Jerry, and I'm not trying to treat you like a child, but if you respond to a comment, read it out loud so people just listening will know. But I'll read it for now. But thank you for being here, Kent. Doug says, what is it with people named Jerry or Jerry and naked dolls? As long as they're leaving mine alone, Steve. All right, never caught up. And I didn't mean to call you out in a mean way, Jerry. I'm just saying it confuses people if you respond to somebody and they don't know what you're responding to. I can read them all and still get lost. That's just me.
Just because I don't know what I'm doing. Get this out of the way.
A lot of this keeps hanging off the table here. But Steve Nealon had to have it 4 feet wide.
Kim might be back taking prednisone, so he can't sleep. I'm not an MD.
Hello, David.
And
Jones.
Steve C. At least Jerry doesn't play with naked boy dolls. Hey, at least it's not a naked girl doll.
Now, my uneducated guess on why they attacked my site is because of the size of the store. I could be wrong. Is that your guess, Steve? I mean, because I don't know. Do you have an educate? Obviously, you're more educated than I am on websites, but I mean, and I know all websites get hit. I'm just wondering if it's because of the size of the store or something. I don't know, or the amount of product. I have no idea. Oh, they hit all WordPress sites. Yours just gets it more often. Even the bots hate on me more than. Are you just stressed for leaving right now, Jerry, or are you just trying to soften it up?
Testing it.
Oh. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, Robin? Bots buying something?
This clay also hardens when you bake it in the oven.
How are you? And I'm not trying to be funny here. Are you good at sculpting? That's what made you decide to start doing this, or are you wanting to get good at sculpting?
It's just something new to try.
All right. It's good to have passions, by golly. But if you start getting too many accessories and things, then that scroll starts getting in your way. I know a guy.
You know, I've never actually used the Excalibur.
Kind of what I was getting at, but I didn't want to sound biased.
Since I bought it and sold it and got it back.
I think we've both given each other crap about that, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I think I would use it. But there again, it's mainly just giving you crap for it. And if I'm being honest, I can't afford to buy it back. Oh, crap. Robin, I think Billy was agreeing with you. He wasn't offended. He's probably saying, "Really, Robin? Not really, Robin?" Yeah, just saying. It's all in the context and punctuation. What are you having in mind first? Is a generic form or a specific character?
Well, I bought a box full of Ken dolls. I was gonna make the band from the Star Wars canteen.
Oh, from the cantina where Greedo gets killed.
Yeah.
Um, Now, if it was me talking about a box full of Ken dolls, I'd never hear the end of it. Just saying, you know that.
Well,
Well, what? Go ahead and say it.
I have a plan. You just decorate your office. I don't know.
Not with Ken dolls, if that makes you feel any better. And I would call it clutter more than decorate. Yep. It's these kind of cuts that don't do much for me, but it's a requirement. If you want the whole scene to look detailed, you got to do it. I haven't even picked my next project. I should probably do that. Yeah. And yes, viewers, I am aware I got to finish this one before I can start the next one. Oh.
You know, one option on the scroll off is to get 3 or 4 ideas and put a
Oh,
poll.
yeah. That's true. Billy, Russ isn't here anymore, but I think he's the only person in the group that's in the chat. I could be wrong, but I think Jerry's right. Maybe we should put a few patterns up and let people choose, and the majority wins on that. On that, maybe. Hell, I don't know.
Robin wants to do Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that won't be happening. It's not in my vote anyway.
Deny.
I know that feeling well too. I think one thing that might slow me down in the scroll off is me trying too hard to stay on the line when I know certain details don't matter, because a lot of that German Shepherd is just hair, obviously, as far as the detail.
Do I hear excuses?
No, I'm just saying that's something that could drag me down, is because even although this detail here doesn't really matter, I still find myself occasionally shaving the line, trying to make sure I'm staying on it. And I need to dismiss that somewhat on the German Shepherd. But I don't want to be so dismissive that you can see all kinds of carbon paper lines left behind. I think you know what I'm talking about. Hell, I don't know.
She's pretty meticulous too, even though you don't like hairnet.
What was that?
She's fairly meticulous on her design, following.
Yeah, I hear you. That's why I think we're. And Shay, are you still here? Because I have an opinion I'm going to throw out there with you hearing it as well. One thing I'm concerned about is literal visibility. Because I know, and I like the idea of me and you both being in each other's live streams. But taking in mind, we also need a moderator to read the chats and be seen and heard. You think we'll still be visible enough on the screen to be seeing what we're doing? I would imagine we would. But what is your opinion on that? Because we need a comment reader.
There's someone better than me.
No, I that wasn't about you. No, I wasn't crap talking to you, Jerry.
No, I don't do it as good as Russ. I know.
Well, actually, Russ has a tendency to read them to himself and not out loud. And plus, you're multitasking right now. If you were doing it for the contest, you'd probably be all in. That crossed my mind the other day is I don't want to do it on separate channels because that'll make it a popularity contest versus a scroll off, in my humble opinion. Hello, Josh. So I'm hoping with 3 people there, me, Shay, and whoever's reading our comments on each live stream, hopefully visibility will be there. That's my biggest concern. And I don't think it'll be impossible to see. I'm just curious what y'all think about that. Okay, Shay. Yeah, but I think at some point we need to do a dry run to see visually how it will look. Is also I don't even know how to do a layout with 2 channels streaming the same thing, so I may need help with that. She means trial live, folks, so there you go.
You only have live stream StreamYard, Charles?
You can do it on just Facebook or just YouTube, but StreamYard allows you to stream to more than one platform, obviously. Am I answering your question correctly?
Well, I mean, I have OBS. That's how I'm on, and I switch cameras.
I am so confused by OBS. I tried to figure it out. I flat couldn't do it.
But I could be streaming on both live streams with OBS, and you guys could be sending the signals to your own channels, Facebook and YouTube.
Are you giving an example, or are you volunteering to help? Because there again, I get confused easy.
Possibly either or both.
Okay. I don't want to back you into a corner. I'm just Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
I'll be available,
All right, much obliged.
but I
Much
might need
obliged.
more practice.
Okay. Now, I got to keep in mind that on StreamYard, when you're well, yeah, if you're in StreamYard, you see that the what the viewers are seeing is much bigger than what we're seeing. So that. Maybe I'm overthinking the lack of visibility. And Shay is asking, "Can you do that?" It sounds like. Is there a way to have the comment reader not on the screen at all? And that's not a reflection of right now, but for visibility reasons. Is there a way to have their voice there? Hell yeah!
Hold on.
You're hired. Shay will be paying you though.
Settings. I think you have to set it up in your settings, but there is a setting that I learned last week in StreamYard.
Well,
Let me see where my mouse went.
and that's not a reflection on whoever the moderators are going to be. It's just one less space taken up on the video portion of the live stream.
And I don't think the reader needs to necessarily be on there anyway.
Yeah, and that's not a reflection on the reader. It's just the visual appeal. All right, me and Shay agree. We need you, Shay, Jerry. So Shay will be covering your paycheck. I will just be saying, "Hey, cool. He lives near me. We're homies." All right. We may still need to do a trial, to get all the crap ironed out. And you'll need patience because you know me. You and Steve Nealon know the most about how confused I get trying to learn something. And that's not me dogging myself. It's just a fact. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Josh. Lord knows I won't forget it. If I sleep through it, it means I'm dying or sick. But that's not going to happen. Yeah, I think Dale Kirkwood, Maple Tree Studios, is pretty good at OBS too. But man, I've looked into that stuff. There's so many moving parts, it overwhelms the crap out of me. Hello, Denise. About time you got here. What do you mean Shay wins by default? Curb your tongue, woman. Shay, I'm not sure what Shay means, but she says, "Oh, maybe for payment." Jerry, do you take artwork?
Yeah, I work cheap.
Yeah, he's helped me more times than I can count because I can't count to 10. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I try to give back. The age get better. I'm trying to concentrate on going left to right so I can have less of the piece hanging off the table. So I'm sort of moving up and down, trying to cover the left side and then sprinkle that way. If I can find the pilot hole. Steve C says, I think the trick to OBS is having a dedicated tablet to run it. I'll take your word for it. I don't. I got nothing. I like the idea of being able to switch between cameras, but I'm limited anyway. I don't think I have enough connections to do multiple cameras, besides maybe 2. Which would either be from here or from the other side. But it would be nice to have like 3 cameras, having one at the back of the saw aiming towards me so y'all can laugh at my belly. Billy says I run OBS on my shop computer. I was not aware of that. I is now. Billy says my computer isn't big enough for OBS. She said bug, but I speak Chinese. Just saying. I copyright that Chinese. That's Shaley language. And Billy says with 3 cameras. I guess I never noticed that aspect, Billy. I apologize, but congratulations, sir. I take the ring now, okay? On her way to Shay's for the steaks, brother. Denise, I hope you're feeling better. I know you had a tummy ache for a while, then a headache, and then something's always hurting, I reckon.
I'm going to drop out for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. I like the fact that we can still have the comment reader, but not have the screen space taken up. And anybody with a sense of maturity knows I'm not. There's no hidden meaning in that. It's, visually people get to see the participants, whether it's just me and Shay or the whole group, and scroll off this and that. So there's that. And technically, whoever's running the cameras can alternate back and forth occasionally between the participants, and that way you get a full screen. Now, Denise, consider yourself lucky because Shay has never told me I was welcome to come over. Just saying, her invitations to me generally sound like, "Please stop contacting me." So it's a little bit different. So I think she might like you. And that's a joke, folks. So far. But she did offer to pop a cap, so I was pretty honored by that. Y'all can both go to your room, just saying. I'm actually not a big fan of steak. I'm not a vegetarian by any means. I don't have to have certain cuts of this and that. I like food in general. It doesn't have to be steak or this or that. Well, I'm all right with hamburgers, not dog. That's just me. Maybe I haven't had the right steak, but yeah, like one of those take it or leave it foods. For me, anyway. Sherry says she has to eat it. I don't know if that's a joke or has a degree of seriousness to it for whatever reason. I don't mean medically. Hell, I don't know what I mean. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, she's anemic. Okay. If I remember right, I've been told I was anemic a lot. I believe it's lack of iron in your blood. I'm anemic as well a lot of times. Or have been. Hell, I don't know. Instead of taking iron every day, eat a lot of red meat. Okay, then I was right. I don't know if I'm anemic anymore because I haven't had any doctors prescribe anything to me. Cholesterol they've talked about now and then, and vitamin D. No tofu per se, just saying. And I cannot. I keep going through the last cut I did instead of the next pallet hole. Lordy. All right, time to hog that one out. See, come says, oh, never mind, everybody's talking about steak. Welcome back, Jerry. And if you're talking, I don't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can now, yes, sir. You trying to test it to where you're not on the screen but can be heard?
Yeah.
I think that would only work if I was doing OSB, wouldn't it? I mean OBS. OSB.
No.
Oh,
You may have to set it, but I found where it's at.
all right. What do I do? Dang it. Go
It's
into
under
my settings, obviously.
Edit audio avatar.
Edit audio. If I was under settings in audio, there's no option for me to go under guests. No, there's no option to. Do I click on the three dots by your name? Oh. Apparently you knocked yourself out. I'm sitting there talking to you.
Yeah, click the three dots on my name.
I have edit name, edit mic settings, kick from studio, man from studio.
And that's not it. I'll research it. I got it set up on mine. I tested it,
Nice.
so I'll figure it out.
All right. Much obliged, mister.
But I know it is a feature.
All right. Good to know. Thank you for that. Let me get back to the scrolling portion here. I think that could do a lot for future panels as well, because sometimes people just want to be heard. I'm really afraid of breaking the parts that are hanging off the table there. What is it with me and the stupid pilot hole? I keep going through the cut I've already done. There we go. if I were to lose this scroll off, I would rather it be because I'm not scrolling quite fast enough. I don't want it to be because I can't find a pilot hole or I break 80 blade. You know. Now, all jokes aside, if I'm gonna lose, I want it to be just because I didn't scroll quite as fast enough. Quite fast. I don't know. I don't. It'll actually piss me off if I lose because of stupid crap like that. But I'm not gonna lose. But yeah, let's be realistic here. I don't think anybody wants to lose anything they do for those unforeseeable events. You know, it's just somebody did something, you know, slightly quicker without breaking blade. But I do think the blade change on a Hegner is quicker than what you'll be using, but I love Seiko as well. Quicker only because you don't have to figure out right where the blade should go. It just sits in the cradle and go. Yeah, I hear you, Chris. Charles, click solo layout. It will make you the only thing visible. We can still hear JB. Now, I agree with that, but if me and Shay are both on the screen at the same time, won't it also include Jerry or whoever the moderator? Thank you for being here, Steve Combs. I appreciate you taking the time, sir. Now, I know that there's a setting for a double layout, but I don't know if there's a way to only have two participants. Get up. Okay, yes, it would. I've been talking so much I don't even know what he's saying. But I know this is solo layout, and we can still hear Jerry, but we also need Jay to be on the picture.
Okay, I see where it is.
Okay,
but it's in your main StreamYard. I'll just explain it. I'll take a picture and show you where to go.
Okay, yeah, because it's probably one of those things that won't work without three people in here to experiment it with. All right, thank you, sir. Okay. I love it when I bump the camera constantly. That's always fun. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you done yet?
Not quite. I'm glad this ain't one of those projects that said I'd finish it. It ain't gonna happen. Now, by the time I do my next live, I hope to have enough of this done, even if it's not live, to finish the project, because all that's left is the background. Jerry, while you were gone, I was saying if OBS can do it, maybe the host of the actual StreamYard stream doesn't have to necessarily go back and forth between thumbnails to make somebody full screen. Oh, he's muted and not even there. So, never mind. So I was going to say it once again without him here. So I will. I think my tension might be slightly loose. Nope. Probably just because I'm cutting with a log. Oops, I wasn't done with the cut. Genius. Jerry, one thing I was thinking earlier, I know on StreamYard you can choose who to make full screen this and that, but on OBS, I wonder if it will let you do it. In other words, without the host having to stop to do it. Does that make any sense? Like if you're behind the scenes, would you be able to just randomly pick somebody to make them go full screen to show what they're doing at the time? It makes sense in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to be set up in StreamYard as
A
a
team
controller.
member. Oh, okay. I think that costs money, doesn't it? I could be wrong.
I can log in on this computer and that one and control it over there. 2 different accounts. But I do pay for StreamYard too.
I do too, but I don't have. I think for quote unquote team members, you have to pay for that.
Yeah, it's not the big one.
Yeah.
But OBS,
Good.
I can do multiple cameras.
Because I thought maybe I'm overthinking it, like it has to be studio quality. But I'm thinking just randomly, occasionally showing somebody other than equal size on the screen, just occasionally focus on one of the individuals. Look at you. Now you're just showing off. I'm just kidding.
I actually have 5 cameras.
Oogly moogly. There's 3 of them. Wow. There's ever so slight delay between them, though, isn't there?
Well, this upper one is a DSLR.
Oh. So
And
for
it's
shutter
streaming
speed
video.
or processing? Okay,
Yeah, it's 1080p.
Cool. Now, all these camera setups are, and I'm not trying to be funny here. Well, you started doing lives, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I remember I wasn't subscribed. So you have the benefits of all of these things. Shay says I just need 2 good ones. Yeah, the only cameras I have are a regular video camera and 2 of these webcams.
This is the 920S.
I have the
It's what all
920E.
4 of my other cameras are.
Nice. I have the 920E. I can't show it to you because I'm using it, unless I put a mirror up in front of it.
Yeah.
Well, I could do that with my phone. By God, not that it's all that important, but I can show y'all what I'm using. Where's the dang camera? Right there.
Yeah. Same thing.
All right then.
See, and I have them set on my tripods too.
I can't do that because of the vibration on the floor, of the wooden floor.
I also put hanging camera mounts by the lathe.
Nice. Are they good camera mounts?
They're not too bad. I did a
Do they
live
allow-
with pin turning and it worked.
Do they allow you to move them around?
Yeah, they're the extendable booms.
Are they affordable? That might be what disqualifies me.
They were under $20. They were cheap.
That's not bad at all.
I got 'em- I think Billy showed them to me. They're the ones
Very
he
cool.
had.
Yeah, I literally don't have a penny to my name right now, but that's something I want to look into because these wooden ones aren't bad, but they wear out after a while, and you have to clamp them to get them to stay where you want them.
Yeah.
But for what I do for now, they work. I am getting unbelievably tired all of a sudden.
Worn out on the boring cuts.
I think it's the because, and that's what I don't like about my meds. They work, so I keep taking them. I'll live with it, but that's why I can't keep a normal schedule, because just out of the blue, I'll start halfway going cross-eyed. I get so tired. That really bothers me. So there. Okay. Wait, where are we at? Billy has the 928. Oh, they're talking to Shay. I didn't know StreamYard had a mirror setting. That's so you're not pointing to the wrong side.
Yeah, that's a new thing.
I did not know that. Believe it or not, Shay, I've slept twice since I last talked to you. That this is one of those days. All right, link's been sent there. I don't even know where the mirror setting is. It's got to be one of the cinema layout.
It's in your initial setup, I believe.
Oh, before you come in?
Yeah, before you start your
All right.
StreamYard.
I'm so used to this, it might actually throw me off. Oh, well. Well, that's good to know. Usually I keep up with what StreamYard adds and changes, but I haven't done a whole lot of nothing lately.
Yeah, that's where I learned about the audio avatars. That's what lets you speak without a camera on.
I don't even see that option. Is that before you come in as well? Let's see, mute, stop, cam, settings, share, invite, leave studio.
Yeah, it's under settings and camera.
Okay, because you told me audio earlier, that's what threw me off.
Well, the settings and camera is for mirror.
Oh. Okay, mirror my video, okay. There's one for layouts. Okay, I'll fiddle with that later, so I can.
Yeah, you don't want to mess it up now.
You know, I mainly just didn't want people hating on me for not controlling.
Get that background cut out.
I am. I'm just referring to Shay asked for a link and she's still typing out in the chat. Oh, I thought she wanted a link for the panel. Duh.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking to me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
she wants a
Shay.
link for the camera or the extender arms that Billy had.
Yeah, I'd like a link to the extender arms, if you don't mind, Billy. I'm going to go ahead and sign off the live stream, and I apologize for that. I don't know why I'm apologizing. But
2:15, that was a long run.
yeah, but to me that's kind of short. I used to go 3 or 4, but I don't know. That's lately. Oh, if you could somehow link me to the camera crane thing, you know what I'm talking about, that'd be great. But anyways, I'm flat at I'm turning cross-eyed here. I appreciate. Good God, I can't talk.
Get some rest, Charles.
I appreciate Russ dropping by to help. Thank you, Jerry Brown, for your future help and helping now, and the past help. And I hope you all connect with me on Facebook under Charles During Wooden Visions, as well as here on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. We sure appreciate you. And until next time, roll on.